Come on, man, you gotta snap out of this funk. You got a video to make. I don't feel like it. There are thousands of people who want to watch your video right now. You shock me. Look, you're eating a Christmas cookie. How aren't you happy eating a Christmas cookie? Stuck in my teeth. You are just the living worst sometimes. No, I think I'd rather just read Twitter comments about how I sound like Charlie Day when I'm pissed off. Cheer the hell up to— Here, let's play a game. What would you like for Christmas? For DeMar DeRozan to come back from injury? You don't say things like that in this house, Steven! Just let me wear my Simon Cowell shirt and leave me alone! Woo! Are you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster. Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg! What the hell are you talking about? This team is ruining my life! Okay, what if I Irish up your coffee? That is stereotypical and insensitive, my friend. Yeah, I guess you're right. But we can Italian it up though, huh? Whee! Di Saronno. Leafs lose 7-4 to the Philadelphia Flyers. And the thing about that, I mean, you know, you're gonna have hot streaks and you're gonna have... I'm gonna have cold streaks along the way. Who do you think was the first person to look at almonds and be like, I can make booze out of that? Taking a stab at it, his name is Mario. Or Rocco, you know, something strong. I hear you, alright, I'll put this stupid jersey, whatever! This game looked a lot like the Leafs season last year. And potentially this year as well. Hey, we got an early lead. We all know there's nothing more indestructible in all of sports than an early lead. And then what happens the rest of the way, boys and girls? And I mean, let's overlook this game for a second like the Leafs clearly did. Let's talk about Chicago. Blackhawks fans, I see you. Thinking you're so high and mighty with your Jonathan Taves and Patrick Kane and claiming Marian Hossa like he's been there his whole career. Oh yeah, I went there. Come at me, come on. Let me tell you what's gonna happen in this game. Oh, Blackhawks fans, you're in for a treat. You're called the Chicago Blackhawks. You should be called the Chicago Fork in the Road. Because here's how this game is gonna go. The Leafs will bounce back with a huge effort and win. And you, along with many other teams, will be sitting there like, the Leafs always play us so well, I don't get why they're so bad. Or full-on panic mode heading into the Christmas break. Oh, especially if they lose to Dallas. The last game before Christmas time. They go on this crazy hot streak, but it will be all for nothing heading into Christmas time. Families gather around the Christmas fire. Italian families in Maple and Woodbridge and everywhere else will gather around the almond cookies. Italians love almonds. Hey, you know, sweet, they went on that big hot streak. And now where did it all go? They gotta get rid of that FNUF, I tell you that much. Hey, how come you sound like Bonnie Rubble? It's because Steve knows how to do a Finnish accent, but not an Italian one, even though he's half Italian. Imagine that. Here's the thing about the Flyers and this game. The Flyers, not a good team. But the Leafs often play to the level of their opponents, which, believe it or not, kind of comes in handy because most of their opponents are better than them. It's weird logic, but it usually at least gets them through the fall. But then the Giroux, Voracek, and who cares line comes out, and everything goes to poo. Because who do the Leafs have that can compete with that line? That's right, this many. Because they need to go get a #1 center. Get a #1 center? Just get a #1 center? Why don't I strap on my #1 center helmet and squeeze into my #1 center cannon and fire off into #1 center land? Where #1 centers go on #1 centeries? You see, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, even when it's in Toronto. And some storylines we've been able to avoid for so long, I just feel like they're about to creep right on up. The goalie one, whether Reimer has a good or bad game against Chicago, or even if Reimer doesn't play Chicago, there's gonna be a goalie storyline. If Reimer plays good, there's a goaltending controversy, and if Reimer plays bad, then the Leafs need to go out and get another goalie, and if Reimer doesn't play at all, everyone's gonna freak out about that too! And another storyline that continued on from last season, Wayne Simmons able to just go in Dion Phaneuf's face all game, and someone from the Blackhawks is gonna get in someone's face all game. Probably that Andrew Shaw. And then we're gonna be talking about, hey, you know what the Leafs need to spark their lineup? Fraser McLaren. No! The Leafs are still in a playoff spot. So let's keep this short because the Leafs and Blackhawks play in a few hours. I'll give you something else to watch. Just something a little more uplifting. Wayne Simmons, he often comes up in these videos and on the podcast. I've never met him, but he did grow up in my neighborhood, and everyone has some sort of Wayne Simmons story. And one of the recurring themes of those stories is Simmons giving back to the neighborhood. A fellow by the name of Logan Swinkles, hope I didn't butcher his name, made a documentary on such efforts by Wayne Simmons. It also features guys like Drew Doughty, Devontae Smith-Pelly, and Tyler Seguin. So if you want to watch that, get yourself in the holiday spirit, you go right ahead. In fact, let me help you get in the holiday spirit after this big shout fest. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Hang this on Vesatoskala, cause he's nice and sturdy. And the camel of hockey. Oh my god, that's a no! Oh, this is how Brian Burke felt. Stay there, I don't want to have to get a Martin Gerber figure. Oh no! See? Look at that! Hey! Hey!